What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him. Severe malnutrition. Slight protuberances seem to indicate his skin shows abnormal loss of color. His fingertips... 30-year-old subject. Severe erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed...
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge.
Don't say that. You're
Some of his...
What did you...
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there...
He hasn't eaten in days.
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that...
Dr. Fuller said not to worry.
You know, in spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't...
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's soft. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips.
I'm sure you'll find an explanation.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated.
He's constantly under perfusion. And you won't believe me, but...
He seemed to...
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a but that doesn't explain...
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usual...
What do you mean? Don't tell...
No. This poor man is from our... And this transformation is...
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to...
What I'm doing?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your home...
There. What have...
I've seen suction cups on his finger. Had I only read the report...
Do I? Tell me...
He's no longer human. These are...
Fascinating. An animal you...
This...
Your reaction does. It's your innocent worries for this man.
For this man, and the others whose
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life.
I will not let you do that.
You disappoint me, Marie. But I still have hope you'll one day share. In the meantime, take care of your own patients.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder, and my word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only...
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office?
I'd rather not think about that.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands. Mrs. Sanders? He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor...
Yes, it's Dr. Colden.
It's the old whaling station.
What did you see there?
Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. I'll just sleep a bit more.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe it in the meantime.
It'll be done.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but... It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here? I thought we trusted each
Really, Marie? Can you swear to me that you're not intending something reckless?
It.
Is there something I should know?
You better.
I have nightmares. It seems stupid, I know, but the
Actually, you're not the.
No. No, it's like I'm turning mad.
So many people, it's like an epidemic.
Do you think it...
I don't know yet, but I will. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering.
Really?
We don't have any
Oh. There's no excuse.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie. I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Dr. Colden. Do you want something? I think that you're needed in Block B, Doctor. Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble.
I've done an exam.
And the family of Miss...
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients.
Rules are rules. See, anyhow, they're still waiting.
Understood.
As a matter of fact, yes.
I saw him, yeah. They bring them up without any explanation, with a multitude of Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to...
They're
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him? I don't have any business in the boiler room.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless. No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That... silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show. Dr. Colden?
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Everybody says it. She's a witch.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself, and the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine, anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time, so every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage.
Thank you, Doctor.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
I'll just sleep a bit more.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission? The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory. Please, the fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished. Doctor, those people need you at the door.
I'll tend to it. Don't worry.
Dr. Colden?
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth.
Thank God, no.
Come now. Don't let that
I'm trying.
courage.
Thank you, Doc.
The door to the boiler room is locked. Where did I see that key? Ah, yes. The office in Block B.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair. Please, I'll be in trouble with Mrs. Donovan if I'm late.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Dr. Colden?
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair. Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well.
Thank God, no.
Come now. Don't let that
I'm trying.
courage.
Thank you,
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool. The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Do you want something? I think that you're needed in Block B, Doctor.
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
Dr. Colden?
This place draws you in and never lets you go. This place draws you in and never lets you go.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
What a pest. It's so unfair.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool. Let's hope I can go through the administration office. I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it.
I can't take this, Marie.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumb.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why is Ethan on medication? Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement. I should go another way. There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
Ah, now that's... I knew I could count on your scientific... It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Or I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins. No. He was here for a very specific...
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins.
Sarah Hawkins. Let's go back to the start. Whose life did the Necronomicon...
Dr. Colden. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet... Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
Bueno, terminamos el capítulo 8 y aquí lo vamos a dejar por el día de hoy. Y hasta mañana continuaremos con el capítulo 9.